Los Angeles Rams. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. That's out to the flat for Akers.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. From the gun, here's Stafford. Steps away to his left.
That's caught. It's Tutu Atwell.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 25-yard line.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run on first down with Akers.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
2nd down, they'll go with Akers again.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
It's his 9th rushing touchdown on the year and 11th overall.
And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Murray. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And Rondale Moore, a 2nd-round pick from Purdue, only 5'7", 181, may have prevented him from going in the 1st round. But what a cerebral player, a great competitor, and his run after the catch.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Credit the sack to Von Miller.
Well, you know it's never easy to get Kyler Murray down to the ground, and to do it with a sack on their first drive, what a great tone setter defensively.
Oh, and no one's celebrating more than the defensive coordinator, because that's all he's preached all week long. Keep him hemmed in. Don't let him get into the open field and create big plays with his feet. To get him down in the pocket early, that's got to feel great for them.
To try again after the sack. Murray dancing to his left. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
For this defense, CD, and going up against Kyler Murray here, what's the secret to keeping him in check?
Having better athletes than him, which is really unrealistic. So I go way back in football. They used to have a coverage called the umbrella coverage with 4 defenders back deep. Now you want to try and move that umbrella up front with Kyler Murray. Kind of surround him and keep him hemmed into the pocket. Because if he breaks out, he's going to hurt your defense in a big way with his legs.
From the 38, Murray escaping the pressure right to Mixon on the check down. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 25-yard line. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
And out of bounds right around the 20. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Murray. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Rondale Moore with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Prater for the extra point.
And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
On first down at Stafford. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. These two teams all tied after one.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
Play action. Stafford. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack.
Zaven Collins
in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught inside the 5. A big play there for L.A.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
Stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Again, it'll be Akers.
He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Gay's kick is good.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
This is caught. It's Kirk. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll make this a 2nd down. Shotgun now for Murray. Ertz has it left side. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. Again, they'll throw with Murray.
This goes out wide for Mixon.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 21.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Yeah, baby, all day, all day.
2 minutes remaining in the 1st half. 10-7, our score. Murray now. Being chased out left. That's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown. Christian Kirk, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals have retaken the lead. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. A big play there for L.A. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
They'll run here with Akers. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to run with Akers. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Deontay Thompson. And the Cards are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Going deep for Hopkins. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score. Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
On 2nd and 10, Murray. And they'll go back to Hopkins, and this time he's got him. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Play action. Now it's Murray. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, my initial thought was that maybe he was just trying to blindly throw this one away, and maybe he was. But he's going to get away with it because as he tried to throw it over the left sideline there's a receiver right there in the area, so no grounding call.
Forced out to his left. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in front. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A big connection on that one. 33 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cards come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Prater for the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here? And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Deontay Thompson. And the return will stop right around the 25. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off. Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They'll roll him out right. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. In the first half, he was held. Touchdown! That's caught at the 1. Rondale Moore with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out? And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Throwing on 2nd and long. Stafford. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. It got his man complete. And they finally get him down, but not up before he reaches the 34. A big play there for L.A. Under pressure, and down he goes. Throwing on second and long. Stafford.
That's complete to the tight end, Hopkins.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them.
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. He finds his target, Beckham.
And he is going to be out of bounds a mile away from that yellow line, and that will become a turnover on downs.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now, they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter, and the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Now this throw caught left side, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
First down grab there by Christian Kirk, now in his fourth season with the Arizona Cardinals, and they would like to get the ball to him a little bit more. Just 48 catches last year. Typically, when he catches it, it results in big plays.
First down, Murray. He'll buy some time right. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Now a second down and 6.
Now Murray again. Buying time to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Now Murray. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up fourth down. They're going for it. Hits Murray. And this is going to be intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it. And the Rams are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw pulled in by Jefferson.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. Stafford on first down.
We'll dump this off to Akers.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
From the 25 on second down, Stafford. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. The Rams on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Throwing again at Stafford.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson. Options galore here. Second and a few inches.
Stafford now to throw.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. The shotgun snap for Stafford. Open man right side is cut, complete. Touchdown, Rams.
Cooper Kupp,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Rams have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Desmond King picks it. And the Rams are right back in this football game. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford.
Flushed out right. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Throwing is Stafford. Steps away to, and he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. On second and goal, Stafford dancing to his left. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they try to punch in a late touchdown. Flush to his right. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jalen Thompson picks it. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, and they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Now Prater to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, the so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that one or two guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible, so I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope, and it's hard to stop the fall.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Buda Baker with a pick. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone, and you know they could have taken a knee there. But they decided to play this one all the way out, and I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Prater for the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Byron Murphy. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
Back to throw it. Murray. Escaping the pressure right. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, it's Murray. Again, he finds Moore. And he'll be out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Extra point good by Prater, and the lead will swell by 1 more. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 30. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. Prater on to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Stafford here, coming off his pick six. This one to the left to Higbee. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. One last throw here for Stafford. He completes it to Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.